welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I do have my Hull City 2023-24 prediction video. This video will be a wrap up of everything that I think will come out of the post-season rewards, along with a little bit of extra bits of Hull City predictions in there. Everything that I predict will happen monumental for this upcoming campaign. We'll start off with the different awards that I think will be given out at the end of the season to which Hull City player. We'll start off with the Academy Player of the Season. Harry Sandat, I think, will grab the Academy Player of the Season. He has come to us from Southend on a permanent deal, and he does seem like the type of player who will develop into a promising young prospect through the academy level, similar way to Harry Vaughan, but probably in a bit of a longer, stretched out time frame than Harry Vaughan. He's done brilliantly at Southend, grabbing even a goal in the National League, but coming to Hull City, developing through our academy, I think it'll be a real springboard into his future career. Hardest award to predict now, goal of the season, and I think Regan Slater will grab himself this one. Regan Slater is set to have a brilliant championship season after penning a new contract with the Tigers, and I think that this will be a season for the memories, a season in the books, a season where Regan Slater will grab himself many goals and a goal of the month, a goal of the season as well, alongside all of that. The Supporters Player of the Year, I think this will go to our good friend Adama Traore. He has had a lovely time at Hull City so far, even though he was injured for about 2/3 of last season, picking up an injury at his previous club before signing with us last summer on a permanent deal. Adama Traore has already come into the hearts of many Hull City fans, myself included. He's done some fantastic work in the short games that he's been at the club so far, had a brilliant pre-season, and I can't wait for him to springboard himself into this next season and hopefully grabbing himself the Supporters Player of the Year. The Players Player of the Year now, I think there's a few contenders for this. Obviously, I think Regan Slater could pick himself up this award yet again, along with Adama Traore and many Hull City players within the squad. Ozan Tufan, a lot of the defenders like Alfie Jones, Sean McLaughlin, Jacob Greaves, a lot of players could pick up this award, but I do think that it's going to go to a loanee, and that being Ruben Vinagre. From what we've seen from Ruben Vinagre in pre-season so far, he is going to be a player that will be dynamite in this championship season. I think he'll be the main factor on why we win some games and why we lose some others. He's going to be a fantastic player down that left-hand side. We saw it in the pre-season friendly against Nantes at the MKM Stadium. The way that he was able to just travel that ball up the left-hand side. He took on about 3 players at once and still managed to get the ball into the box ready for a shot. Unfortunately, it didn't go in. With a bit more conviction, it would have gone in. So Ruben Vinagre is a player for the championship to worry about. I think he's going to pick up the Players Player of the Season. Young Player of the Year now, I think there is only one option on this, isn't there? And that is Harry Vaughan. Harry Vaughan has had a fantastic time since coming into the senior team, since that first game against Blackburn at Ewood Park. I was there for his first ever minutes in a senior shirt for Hull City. Harry Vaughan has sprung to life through the championship and certainly Hull City. Many Hull City fans, including myself, have come to love the way that he has just developed into a very good talent at the club. He's done some fantastic work partnering up with Ozan Tufan, partnering up with many of the other attackers at the club, grabbing himself a few assists along the way. I believe he grabbed a goal at the end of last season, and then in pre-season he has been doing similar work, being a standout performer in what was a mediocre pre-season. So I think it's no doubt that Harry Vaughan will pick himself up the Young Player of the Year. And finally, for the awards, I do think that Regan Slater will grab his second of the award sort of ceremony. Possibly it could be 3 or 4, depending on how his season goes. I predict him to have a brilliant season, and for that case, I think that he will pick up Liam Rosini as Player of the Year, which is sort of the be-all and end-all Player of the Year. If your manager's praising you, you're doing something good. Regan Slater is going to have a fantastic year, as I have mentioned. Can't wait to see what he does. He's even bid himself to be the first Hull City player to grab a goal in this new championship campaign. Hopefully that being this coming Saturday against Norwich as the season kicks underway right there, right then, 3 p.m. away at Norwich and Carrow Road before we return back to the MKM for a cup fixture in the EFL Cup against Doncaster Rovers, and then of course our first championship home game of the season against Sheffield Wednesday the following Saturday. I think that this season for Hull City is going to be a nice progression on what we saw last season under Liam. I think that he's going to have a brilliant year as manager, managing to keep the squad all nicely worked together, fitness being a key part of that as he's now had his first pre-season and it seems to be going his way with fitness being in mind. If you didn't see my video yesterday, I did predict where I think that each team will finish in the championship this coming season. I did predict Hull City to grab a top 10 finish, just missing out on playoffs that being, but obviously I am still open to the fact that Hull City could make it back to the Premier League this season, and I would not be surprised if that's the case. I do think that Hull City are going to have a brilliant season. Progress on what we did last year is a key. That's it for this video. Make sure you let me know down in the comments down below who you think will grab each award and any moments that you agree or disagree with me. Let me know down there. Obviously, I will have my Norwich game preview and prediction out tomorrow. So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of that, and I will see you over there.